What's going on, everybody? D-Style here. If you're listening on archive right now, go ahead and hit the like button, leave a comment, and tell me what you think. I am going to be joined by somebody in a moment, by the way, but just kind of waiting on that. So, just got to make sure that this shit's out there. Am I live? Am I good? I don't know. Let's see. What's going on, G Funky?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah, it looks like it's getting out there now. Cool. All right. I'm doing good, man. How you doing? First of all,
I'm doing well, man. I'm feeling better, so figured I'd jump on real quick with you, man.
yeah. Look, man, I wanted to say this, and it's gonna have to be said because a video was made about us. You know what I mean? A pretty lengthy one at that. Um, and like everything else, right? You get a wind of it, and it is what it is, right? So we're going to talk about it. Simple as that. Now, here's what I'm going to say. This is not going to be a back and forth. I'm not going to be doing back and forth videos about this because I'm eager to get back into talking boxing. Is what I want to do. You know what I mean? And that's what I want to do and celebrate all fighters, Latino, black, white, everybody, like we always do here, and give credit to everybody and celebrate everybody. All right. That's what we're going to do here on this channel. Right. And one thing I will continue to do, like no matter what, and nobody can deny this. This is the beautiful part. I will continue to bring different perspectives to this channel. Not just represent my own, but allow people to come in. And guess what I never do? G-Funk, have I ever told you, hey, don't say this, don't say that, or anything like that?
Not one time in this almost 2 years we've been doing videos together. Not one time have you told me that.
Real quick, to your knowledge, have I ever asked anybody to say or what to say and how to say it and when to say it?
Nope, not one time.
Every single person that's come on, I let you speak and I let you do your own thing and represent whatever you want to represent. I'm about freedom of speech over here. I'm about letting people, represent themselves here. I've never censored anybody, and I support everybody to support their own, to support their cause, to support whatever they believe in, 100%. And one thing I cannot stand is a motherfucker lying about me. I got receipts, dude. I got receipts, Reggie Owens. Okay? Like, I don't know who you think you're talking to. Especially me, I've been nothing but respectful to you. I've never been insulting to you. I welcomed you to my panels and never censored you. Let you say whatever the hell you wanted to say because you have every right to say it. But now you're not talking, about me. You're talking to me. So I'm going to talk to you that way because everyone gets the same fucking energy around here. Like, that's the way it is.
That's right.
Like, I do not appreciate any of that, especially a lot of it are fucking lies, is what that is. I got receipts, dude. No, hold on, G-Funky. I'm going to cook.
Go ahead, bro.
I got receipts. You want to talk that I don't understand the struggles of black fighters? Before you even existed on YouTube talking boxing, I was talking about the injustices of black fighters here on YouTube. I have receipts, dude. But that's what I do. I have talked about that. What are you talking about? When it did what they did to Rigondeaux, I talked about it. I was vocal about it. What are you talking about? When Deontay Wilder came out to that, to that entrance before the Fury fight, I supported Wilder openly. I said, I see nothing wrong with Wilder celebrating his people. It's a beautiful thing, I said. When there was people on here saying that it disturbed them and they hated it, what's different from that to the way Canelo comes out, and that's beautiful too, to the mariachis and the Mexican theme and all that. I support that 100%. If you're mad because your words were used, Reggie, but somebody quoted you, and instead of having dialogue, you just can't handle it, you become a little extreme is what's happening with you, right? That ain't my fault. I haven't changed. I'm the same damn dude. I'm the same person. Don't come to me and say, I don't understand this, this, and that. The one that doesn't understand is you. You're the one that doesn't understand. You come here and you tell me, all right, oh, they just got to accept that without the black fighter, their fighters wouldn't be shit. They wouldn't be anywhere. Like, who are you to talk like that? Especially when you're fucking new to this sport. You just found out Salvador Sanchez was last year. You want to talk to me about boxing history? Bruh. You could put pictures of Jack Johnson. Look, I'm a big fan of Jack Johnson. I've done videos about Jack Johnson. Jack Johnson was treated horribly. Jack Johnson was told he couldn't even, this guy, there definitely was an injustice. I was calling for the pardon of this dude 10 fucking years ago. What are you talking about? My only question to you is, well, what did Mexicans do to Jack Johnson? Nothing. We didn't do anything to Jack Johnson. We're not the ones that caused that injustice. Take it up with somebody else. What are you talking about? We're all supposed to be hermanos out here. We're all supposed to be, together in this shit. All right? Why can't you just keep it boxing? Why can't you just do that? Well, why does it have to be taken left field? Why? Well, why does it have to be, why the big distractions? When I'm talking boxing and I'm talking the merits of a specific issue, that's all I'm doing. You have an opinion about Canelo? Cool. I never said you can't have an opinion on Canelo. Now, if your opinion is trash and it could be easily debunked, it's not my fault. Sorry. You have a right to an opinion. You don't have a right to be correct. You don't have a right to have a good opinion on something and people just don't feel it's a good opinion. If your opinion on Canelo is spot on, you don't have to bring up Jack Johnson. I'm talking about Canelo, all right? And I'm talking about how the same energy is not on Canelo. And I'm getting talked about what Jack Johnson went through. And I'm getting told, oh, but your fighter's going to be shit if it wasn't for our fighters. We opened the door. We paved the way. No, this is serious, you flunky. I'm being serious right now.
I know. I'm
being really serious. I'm not laughing right now. Because it has to be taken serious. We're going to have a serious conversation. Let's be serious. Because let me tell you something right now. All right? I've done nothing but speak up for all fighters, by the way. If I think a Japanese fighter isn't being treated right, I speak out against that. If I think a Latino fighter, and it does happen, isn't treated right, I will speak out against that. So let me just say this. Jack Johnson, if you want to have a discussion about Jack Johnson, cool. Hey, by all means. But he has nothing to do with Saul Canelo Alvarez and our opinions about him. If you believe that his fights are fixed and all that, cool, okay. But if people just don't take your word for it, if they just don't believe it, if they're not convinced, if people don't listen to that and say, yeah, totally. You can't just be like, oh, but what about what happened to Jack Johnson, though? It's irrelevant. That's what it is. And it's embarrassing, to be honest with you. Saul Canelo Alvarez, right, just fought a champion. That's all I'm saying. If you put your opinion aside, all right, put your opinion aside, look at the facts. That's all you got to look at. He just fought a champion. He tried to fight Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant didn't want to fight him. Right? What do you want from the guy? Now, just because let's say you want the Charlo fight. Cool. Clamor for it. But my next question is, I praise Jermell Charlo all the time. Jermell's the man at 154 pounds. What is Jamal doing? That's it. Those are the conversations we should be having. And if you disagree, you disagree. But why do we have to take it to D-Style? He just doesn't understand the struggles that the black fighter's going through. Let me just insinuate that he's a racist. But that's what you're doing. That's why I'm being serious right now. That is flat out ridiculous. If I was a racist, why would I bring on black panelists and allow them to express themselves however the fuck they want to? I never told one person, hey, just don't say this. Hey, just don't say that. Ever. Do you not understand that? I never told you this shows. I never say, hey, Reggie, let's just not talk about this, though. Hey, Reggie, can you keep it down on that? I don't know about that. Because I'm all for people expressing themselves, giving their opinion. That's what that is. Like that's at the end of the day, that's all it is. But go ahead, G Funky.
That's 100% facts right there, man. Let me tell you guys something. I've been doing videos with D-Style for, like I said, almost 2 years now. Not one time has he told me what to say or what not to say. We come up with topics and we come on and we give our opinion. Now, the same thing with Reggie and I. I've done a lot of shows with Reggie. Reggie's been on my channel. I've never told this dude what to say, what not to say. I've always let him come on and say whatever he wanted to. Anytime he wanted to come on my channel, you know? And to come out here and call us racist and all that stuff and bring back Jack Johnson up and all this other stuff. Like, come on, man. You're going way left field, bro. Way left field. And the thing I don't understand is this. If you are mad at whatever it is that we said, or because we uploaded a video when we talked about Glovegate when it first happened, and you agreed with Stormy B when he said we have the complexion for the protection, then what do we need the black fighter to open the door for us for then, if we already had the protection? Like, it just doesn't even make sense, bro. Like, you've gone so far extreme now that you can't even sit down and think about what you're going to say before you say it, bro. It makes no sense. Okay, to call us racist, like, yeah, okay. Bro, don't you remember when I was on Stormy B Man's channel the day before the Wilder Fury fight? And I said Wilder was going to knock his ass out? Like, I picked this dude to win. Like, what are you talking about, bro? You think because we don't subscribe to some BS conspiracy theory that we're racist now? That we don't care about the injustices of the black man or the black fighter? Like, this is ridiculous, bro. This is absolutely ridiculous for you to come on and make the claims that you've made. You know? And then to address the videos that I made where we spoke about how certain Mexicans, well, I shouldn't even say certain, a majority of Mexican fight fans don't like the fact that other fighters wear our colors. You know, they use our culture when they walk out to the ring. It bothers them. You think you could just come on and say whatever you want about that? Like, no, we're speaking on our issues, all right? I don't go over to your channel and tell you what to say when you're speaking on African-American issues. That's not my spot, bro. When we speak on our issues, we're gonna speak on our issues, man. You try to come over, act like you checked me or something. Like, bro, stop it, bro. All right, stop it.
That's what I wanted to get at. You didn't check shit. You showed up. You're like, what was the same energy for Tyson Fury? And I had the link ready. I did say something when Tyson Fury did it. So can't you at least say, oh, you know what? I was wrong about that. You know what, D-Style? I misjudged you right there in that situation. Given the empirical data and the undisputed fact that there was a video of me criticizing Fury for doing it. Like that's undeniable.
Facts.
Plus, and we allow people to give their opinion. You were allowed to come. The issue is you want to act like you check. I don't know what did you check? You checked us talking about our colors? Listen to yourself. So you're admitting that you were trying to check us and talking about our own culture? Is that what you're saying? You got to be careful with the things that you say right there. You got to be a little careful now. All right? Because let me just say this, man. Like, I don't do shit like this. I don't do this whole make people feel guilty, but let me put it this way. All right? I wish somebody would have told those little brown kids and those elderly people in Walmart that they got the complexion for the protection when they were shot up by a white supremacist. Okay? They had no fucking protection for shit. Okay? Nor those kids in cages and the way they're treated and demonized in this country. All right? Spare me already. All right? Enough. I do understand the struggle. I spoke out when the thing happened with George Floyd. I spoke out about that. I have a video about that. When a guy was shot jogging, I did a video about that and I spoke out against it. What are you talking about? And these are more serious issues than your favorite fighter losing a fight, by the way. Okay? It ain't my fault Fury wanted to fight. All right? Like, I'm tired of hearing, like, why do we have to go left field with something so simple? Just disagree. If you think he cheated, he cheated. That's it. It doesn't mean you're a blatant racist if you don't think like Glovegate's a real deal. Because let's be honest about this right now. If it wasn't for Glovegate, okay, a lot of this shit wouldn't even be happening on YouTube right now.
Exactly. And
but
I want to say this.
No,
I want to say this real quick, okay? Because this is the type of shit that I do on my channel and here on DStyle does on his channel. You know, we give you guys the opportunity to, like I said, I had Reggie on right after Andrew Ruiz lost to Joshua in the rematch. Now, I picked Andrew Ruiz to win. He picked Joshua to win. I sent him a leak. I let him come on. I let him say whatever he wanted to say. He was right. I was wrong. That's the type of real boxing channel I run. I don't get involved in this type of bullshit that you're trying to push, Reggie. All right? Look, BFTB's in the chat right now. BFTB invited me to his channel when Tank Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz was announced. I went on and I said, look, man, I think Leo's got a good chance of winning this fight, right? And I told him, I said, look, man, if I'm wrong, I'll come back. Take my medicine like a real fucking man. And that's exactly what I did. Come up with excuses, man, like you do all the time, man. Come and I talk real boxing, bro. All this bullshit about we're fucking racist. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, why would you do shows for weeks and months with racists? Like, stop trying to feed red meat to people, bro. Stop it. You know us better than that. Go ahead, DStyle.
I uploaded the aftermath clips because those were great shows with different perspectives and different points of views and views that were represented for everybody. That's what I try to do on this channel. That's what I try to interact with. Okay? I don't want everybody agreeing with me all the time. Okay? If debates got heated, they got heated. We were cool right after that anyway. I just re-uploaded something that already exists. This wasn't some private conversation I uploaded. These were hit shows. Those aftermath shows were hot as fuck. My opinion, and it's a little biased, those aftermath shows were the best post-fight fucking shows on YouTube. By far. People tuned in on a Monday for that shit when they already talked about the whole weekend. And that wasn't because of me. Partially because of me, but because of G-Funky. Because of you, Reggie. And because of Stormy. We made that, there was magic with that show. That's why I'm uploading those clips. Because they're controversial. Because the topic is there. Okay, that's why with the Kenny from ESPN Radio, he disagrees with us. I uploaded it. It's a debate. It's a disagreement. It is what it is. There's nothing serious about this. It's crazy. Honestly. I'm
man.
cool with a lot of dudes out here that people don't like that I'm cool with, and I don't give a fuck. All right? I don't got any beef with BFTB. BFTB's never said shit to me.
Right.
None. And if people don't like that, too fucking bad. I'm not here to appease people. All right? I'm here to give my thoughts. All right? You want to know how I feel about shit? Go watch the Aftermath show with me, Mr. Boxing Today 2, and Stormy B-Man, and look at my closing monologue on that video. Why I tell black people to be proud of who you are and be proud of Deontay Wilder's entrance because he should represent his people. That's what I said. I said there was nothing wrong with that. Just like there's nothing wrong with it when Canelo does it, right? Like there's nothing wrong with it when anybody else celebrates and loves their culture. Like I love my culture. And when I'm talking about how people are representing my culture, I would just appreciate it, okay, if you just let me have an opinion about that. How about that? It's not that hard. It just isn't. It just isn't that hard. Go ahead.
It's crazy, man. To really like, and the energy that he got that day that we made that video about what Gervonta Davis wore to the ring that night. Like, the thing is this, bro. You act like we're so racist, right? Against your people. Look, bro, nobody censored you that day. Nobody timed you out. Nobody blocked you. None of that. We let you say what you wanted to say in the chat. All we were asking you to do is say, look, man, when we're talking about our issues, hey, just close your mouth and let us speak about it. That's it. You would expect the same thing on your channel, bro. So let's not go there, man. Nobody's timed you out. Nobody did nothing to you, bro. That's the type of shit we do, man. We let you speak your fucking piece all the time, bro. If you to come out here and attack us like that, it's some punk stuff, bro. I'm just gonna flat out say it. Some punk stuff. And you know, for me, this is the type of person that I am. I can't speak for D-Style, but you know, this is something that you could have reached out behind the scenes, bro. Like, you got my number, I got your number. Or you could have emailed, whatever. But you went public, bro. You went public and threw us under the bus like that, calling us, man, this is ridiculous, bro. Absolutely ridiculous, man. And all over some goofy ass shit, man. All over some goofy fucking shit. That's the thing that really pisses me off about it, man. But it's whatever, man. You know, you went that way and now you got to do your thing, man. So cool. Do your thing, man. But don't expect me to go along for the ride, and don't expect me to keep my mouth shut when I want to speak on shit that concerns mi gente, mi raza. All right? Don't fucking expect me to keep my mouth closed, man. Go ahead, bro.
And don't expect not to get a response like this one. Because look, given the circumstance, I think I was really respectful, given the circumstance. I'll tell you that right now. Right? A lot of these words need to stop being thrown around. Stop throwing words like racist around. These are real powerful words. Okay? Very powerful ones. And yes, Latinos we do know what racism is. And yes, we do experience it. All right? All the time. Yeah. But I'm not here for that. I'm here to talk boxing. That's it. And you have a disagreement. Look, man, I got thick skin. People could disagree with me all day. I don't give a fuck. All right? I don't give a shit if people disagree with me. Disagree. If you want to call my opinion stupid, that's cool. Hey, that's a stupid opinion. I don't even have a problem with the language. Like, if you want to say Canelo's on some quote-unquote fuck shit, okay, cool. Right? But when you get the energy back, when you get the counter argument coming your way, you don't got to bring up Jack Johnson, bruh. You understand? Because Jack Johnson has nothing to do. Last I checked, Jack Johnson is not in the rankings right now in boxing. Jack Johnson is stuck in the annals of time and forever be known as the first, black heavyweight champion of the world, and he should be, acknowledged for that. And he was a great champion. That's what I got to say about Jack Johnson. Nothing but good things about Jack Johnson. Okay, but we're not talking about Jack Johnson right now. Jack Johnson is not Canelo's mandatory. Okay, Jack Johnson is not in the mix right now. Okay, these guys, these other dudes, just keep it boxing. That's all we got to do. It's just like we used to do in the aftermath shows. What's up, yo? How about this? What's Charlotte gonna do? Okay, if Canelo died in a car crash tomorrow, well, are you telling me he can't do anything without Canelo or what? What's his next move? What's he gonna do? What's up with his brother Mel saying that he didn't want that work, bro? Well, what happened with that? With those $15 million that were offered, what happened there? You know what I mean? And not to mention this, man. Look, one of the first guys that came after the George Floyd thing, one of the first that came out and said something and called it inhumane and backed up Black Lives Matter. It was Canelo Alvarez, okay? Teofimo Lopez posted a picture, okay, on Instagram with the Black Lives Matter tee. I posted it, okay? Ryan Garcia came out. He said, Black Lives Matter. Yes, we do understand. Yes, our fighters do understand. So before you start labeling shit, I mean, what are you talking about? Come on, man. Like if you want to argue the argument, you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to agree with me that if you want to believe that the fights are fixed and all, okay, go do that over there. That's cool, right? But don't get mad when someone points out that they're not. Like if I come out and say they're not fixed, bro, come on, what are you talking about? Yeah, but Jack Johnson though, and you guys wouldn't be shit without our fighters. Like, what does that even mean? Even if all that were true, what does that mean? What does that mean in the grand scheme of things? What does that mean when we're talking about Canelo and who he should be fighting and whether or not he has a better resume than some of his peers, all right, in the division? What does that just stop for a second and ask yourself, what does that have to do with anything? Like people are scratching their heads.
It's crazy.
That's reaching. If you got to go back to like 1920, That's reaching. Like you're literally reaching. Go ahead, Chief.
Facts, man. And like, here's the thing, bro. Ever since I've came on here on YouTube, I've always made it known what I am because obviously I have pride in what I am. But to sit here and call me a racist in that, I only favor the Hispanic fighters and I don't give the black fighters credit. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, I'm one of these rare Mexican channels that made it very, very clear that I felt that Erislandy Lara beat Canelo Alvarez. That's an unpopular opinion amongst the Mexican fighters. I've criticized Canelo, who's the best guy out of Mexico right now. Criticized him a lot. Like you're really reaching with me, bro. Big time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't even like to talk about this type of shit on here because I always want to do like DStyle said, and that's keep it boxing. But you took it too far, homeboy. Way too far, man. To come out and call me racist. Let me tell you something, man. Let me show you how racist I am, guys. And I hate to do this type of shit, get personal, but I guess I'm gonna have to break it down to somebody like Reggie, right? Everybody on here that's subscribed to me knows that I'm a musician. You guys see the guitars hanging in the background when I do shows with DStyle. Bro, I have a tattoo of Jimi Hendrix on my left arm. A black man is tattooed on my arm, bro, because he's, to me, my greatest inspiration when it comes to music. A black man. Like, but I'm racist, bro. But I hate blacks. I don't understand the injustice of blacks and all this type of shit. Like, just because and then you want to bring up things like, well, you want to defend Teofimo and all this other shit. You don't want to see him fight Devin. Look, I want to see Devin Haney fight somebody first. That's what I want to see. Okay, like if they make the fight tomorrow, if they come out and say, look, the next fight for Teofimo Lopez is Devin Haney. Cool, I'm all for it. Let's do it. Got no issue with that. Same thing with Jamal Charlo. If they make the Canelo fight, cool. I think these guys need to get some work done first, but that's just my opinion on it, right? But then I give guys credit, like Jermell Charlo, who's cleaning up his division. I gave him credit. I said he's the best fighter there. I picked him to knock out Rosario. If I was racist against blacks, I never said anything good about blacks, why would I pick him to knock out the Latino? Rosario's a Latino. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I picked Wilder twice to beat Fury, to knock him out 2 times. Talking about, bro? I've talked with, look, Black and Brown is in the chat. He's from the same city as me. Look at his name, Black and Brown. There's Black and Brown unity here in Northern California, bro. And if you don't believe me because we're both Latinos, then talk to your homeboy, the Cali Enigma, because we talked about this plenty of times about how it's a great relationship here up north in California. All right, I have biracial family members that are half black, bro. And then you want to come in here and talk all this. Oh, you could pass as white if you walk down the street. Like, bro, you've never even walked down the street with me to say some bullshit like that. Okay, Reggie? Stop it, bro. Just stop it. All right, go ahead, DStyle.
I could pass as white.
Yeah, that's what he said, right, bro. We could walk down the street and pass as white.
So when I'll go to little towns in Texas and sit down, right? And the waitress never came by. And I just sat there like an idiot. And so a white couple comes in and right away they treat them, right? I'm giving the little benefit of the doubt. I'm just sitting there. And I'm waiting until I get the message that I'm clearly not welcome here. They're not saying it. I mean, if only they knew that I could pass as white. If only they knew that. Like, are you kidding me, dude? Like, look, man. A lot of people, man, out here got to realize this. This shit is going to get a lot worse. And some people just can't be reasonable. Okay? If a disagreement on whether Canelo was fighting the best opposition out there or not, or whether he's a fraud or not, if these disagreements are causing racial tension, just imagine when there's even bigger agreements. Because I'm not going to stand in the way of anybody. All right? All I could do is give you my thoughts and my perspective. That's all I could do. That's it. If you don't want to listen to it, if you don't want to believe it, that's a totally different story. All right?
Right. And
Because no one's gonna ever convince me. After there was dozens of bodies dead in the parking lot of a Walmart and inside the damn Walmart, nobody's ever gonna convince me that my people got some complexion for the protection. Nobody will ever convince me of that, ever. Do you understand? It doesn't have to go there. I keep it respectful. I keep it boxing. That's what I do. And there's people on here that have been on here for years, and they know exactly who I am. Okay? That's at the end of the day. I don't get we got to stop making shit so personal. We got to stop just throwing the R word around like so loosely. And we have to stop, stop listening to hear, stop listening to respond, and start listening to understand. That's it. Like, I don't know how else to put it to you. That's what we got to start doing. Reggie, you know damn well. Who knows what you'll be saying about me if I use the same language about some black fighters the way you talk about Canelo? Who knows what you would say about me? You know? If you're saying all that based on what I've said, and I tend to keep it very respectful, just imagine if I was like a brazen, like big mouth like I was maybe 10 years ago. All right? I'm a little older now. I'm a little wiser now. I think you got to start listening a little bit. That's it. I'm not asking you to agree with me at all. Right? At all. You don't have to agree. Everybody knows you don't like people come to my panels. They don't have to agree with me. I'll give you my case. It might get heated because that's what boxing talk's all about. But I don't demand that people agree with me. I don't demand that people see it my way because we all see it differently. We all have our different perspectives. Regardless of what anybody says, okay, I'm very easy to make bygones with. You know what I mean? I could let shit go easily. I'm not asking for an apology or nothing like that. All I'm saying is, chill out. Stop being so angry. Why are you directing anger at me? Why are you saying I'm a racist? What are you talking about? Let me tell you something. When I was a kid, a very popular book was The Boy That Cried Wolf. Okay? There's a reason they read that book to kids when they're little. Right? Look, man, if you're calling me a racist, when you turn around and actually call a racist, you've already lost the power and the meaning of that word. Because people are going to roll their eyes. He calls everybody a racist. So, you know what I mean? We need to start actually listening to one another. And I want to apologize to the chat because I really wanted to direct my thoughts. And the chat could be distracting, but I will read them. Don't worry about it. And I appreciate everyone giving their input. Okay? I really do. T-Funk, give me some final thoughts.
I was going to say this, man, because, we had a really good relationship with Reggie Owens. And it was disappointing to hear what he had to say and been hearing some of the things he's been saying for quite some time now. After we had done so many shows together, and had disagreements and it was water under the bridge after the show was over. Like, look, D-Style and I don't agree on everything. But do you see me ranting about him, calling him a racist on my channel? No, like it's just that's the way it is, man. That's what makes sports talk good. That's what makes boxing talk good. Like when you would go into work and you meet up with your group of guys that knew sports or box or whatever, like, and you sat around and you guys talked about what happened over the weekend. Like it was cool to hear disagreements. Like that's what made it fun. Just because we don't subscribe to Glovegate, we're racist and we don't understand the injustices done to the black fighter. Like that's ridiculous, bro. And I've said this several times on the Glovegate topic. If someone can present to me some real evidence about it, and if Fury gets caught, then goddamn it, I want him out of the sport. I've said that multiple times, man. But I'm giving him a pass. You know, like, dude, you're reaching way too much, man. Way too much. You know?
I don't even like Tyson Fury.
Right. Same for me.
And because I do an award show every year. Tyson Fury won, okay, my most despised fighter 4 times. Okay? I just don't like the dude. He rubs me the wrong way. I don't like him. He's a hell of a fighter, you know? But there's a reason I'm saying that. I picked, not only did I pick, I was rooting for Wilder in those 2 fights. That's just the truth.
Same for me.
So I don't know. I don't know. Like, I just don't, I don't get it. I just think it was, here's what I think it was. Look, in fairness, Ray, yes, your name was mentioned, Reggie. It was brought up because you were used as an example because of that video we did about the Mexican colors. Okay. Which, by the way, other people were there too. You know what I mean? And some agreed, some disagreed, even amongst Hispanics. Okay. Even amongst those Mexicans, we had a different, grade in terms of how it rubbed us the wrong way or whatnot. We just had a different perspective, right? To black and brown, like, hey, fuck it. Hey, Leo, do your thing. You gotta beat him now. To me, it was like, hey, it's a little bit of boxing lore because of the whole, Roger Mayweather thing, but it's definitely made to, ruffle some feathers for sure.
Yeah.
I know what it is now. It's not like we don't know now. You know what I mean? So that's it. Like, you were brought up as an example, but nobody insulted you. Nobody called you any names. Myself and Chicano, who brought up your name, we didn't say anything derogatory about you. We just talked about what happened. That's it. And you're referring to it as, oh, they were talking about the Mexican flag thing, but I have to show up and check them.
Yeah.
We're talking about our culture is what we're talking about. So, maybe you have to reassess what you said right there. I don't know if you're trying to act like a tough dude, but talking tough ain't going to resolve this issue.
Exactly.
At all. You know what I mean? Who are you trying to impress? That's like the sense I got. Are you trying to impress somebody? Well, what is this? And then, of course, Reggie, I uploaded some videos because every year I upload the best of whatever the year is. And I felt like that aftermath show and that debate was a good example of how there could be heated debate. And at the end, there could be no beef. And people could still be cool with one another. Right? I was using that. To show that. But it's like you did a 180 and apparently proved me wrong, I guess. By the look of it. I was trying to show people, look, we could have, heated debates. We could have black and Hispanics in the chat and have a heated debate. And guess what? We were so cool afterwards. You know what I mean? Because that's the way it should be. That's what that was about. Not only that, it was a hit show. It was a great show. It was a really good show. Had some other shit planned. And I'm still going to do it. You know what I mean? I ain't going to stop. Ain't nothing stopping here. At the end of the day. Like, I'm not going to change my mind about a lot of things based off of this because I'm not going to react with emotion. Okay? I'm trying to be level-headed here. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to think about what's bigger than me. Right? Because I don't look at things in personal vendettas on here. I don't want there to be a racial war that's starting to brew out here. I don't want that. I want us to talk some boxing. That's what I want. I want to talk boxing with people. You know how refreshing it was to have blood boxing just open up streams for everybody and all these different points of views came about? That's a good thing Blood was doing. And I thought about like, hey, you know what? Like, I remember that. There was some magic there with those shows. Those were some great shows. Those out there. Let me upload some of that. To show people that, look, on this channel, we have had different points of views, and it's gotten heated, but guess what? We were still cool afterwards. I was on Stormy B-Man's show. You think that, like, You think I would go on Stormy B-Man's show twice on the Eye of the Storm? Which I believe is a phenomenal show that he does. I'll say it in public, and I've told him on the phone. And when you look at the Three Wise Men of Boxing, great show. It's one of the best shows on YouTube. I got nothing but good things to say about people. All right? But you think I would support Stormy B-Man? And you think I would support all the black channels I support if I was a racist dude? Like, do you really believe that? Like, just think about that. I would do that for like 9 years. You think I would do that shit for 9 years? Come on. Like, you know that was far off. You missed the mark on that one. That was an air ball. That's what that was. You thought you were going to go for an alley-oop. Nah, air ball. Go ahead, Chief Funky.
Yeah, it's just really sad what it's come to with him, man. And like I said, I'm the type of dude where if I have a relationship with somebody here on YouTube and I could actually speak to them about something in private first, that's what I would do. You know? Yeah, we've attacked the narratives that we don't like, but we never personally insulted you or called you any names, anything nasty like the way that you came at us, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not an emotional guy. It doesn't bother me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Words don't affect me that way, man. I'm just not like that, you know? Because at the end of the day, I'm a real man when it comes to it, man. People can say what they want, whatever, you know. It is what it is, man. Now, you know, situations get different. That's different, you know. But words don't ever affect me like that, man. So if you want to continue on ranting and raving about how HCP is racist towards blacks, whatever, go ahead. But the thing is this, man, you got guys from your own group in the chat right now that are saying they don't have an issue with us and that we've never done anything racist, you know? So it sounds like you have turned, I mean, like DStyle said, you completely turned all the way around, man. You're not the same dude you used to be. And that's why I respectfully unsubscribed to your channel, bro. I didn't make an attack. I didn't make a video. I just said, look, you know, Reggie's gone a different way. I don't like it. I'm cool. I don't gotta listen to it. That's the type of shit I do, man. If I don't like it, I don't listen to it, man. Flat out, you know. And you could do the same. I don't know if you have done the same on my channel. That's cool. It is what it is, you know. Go ahead, bro.
And I'll say this. Look, man. I'm not the police of the world. I'm not the police of the YTBC. I'm not here to hold people's hands. I'm not here to make it like, hey, everybody, like sing kumbaya. Like, you know what I mean? That's not my job, okay? Let me just say something very respectfully right now, okay? I cannot control what people say, okay? I just can't control it, all right? I do believe in freedom of speech, and people are going to say what they say, okay? Now, I don't allow derogatory racial terms, okay? Like the N-word, I don't allow that. I don't allow white people to be called crackers on here and shit like that. It's not what I allow here, okay? And I'm not going to allow people to call, obviously, Mexicans, you know, wetbacks and spics, and that's crossing the line, and I don't allow that here, okay? So anybody who's had to comment, remove because you said something derogatory, it's whatever, okay? But look, there's going to be people that love my boxing content, okay? It's the way it is, guys. There's going to be people that love my shit because you know my shit is good, okay? And there's LDBC dudes here that want to fuck with it. They can fuck with it. And there's people that don't like the LDBC here. They can fuck with it too. Everyone's welcome here. Your beefs are not my beefs, okay? Whatever issues you got with them, go take it up with them. Here is a boxing channel for everybody to engage in boxing. That's what it is, okay? And we say what we say how we say it, and that is it, okay? I don't want to hear, oh, but look at what this guy said over here, and oh, but this guy said that over there, and oh, but there was another video he did that one time, and he said this, and that. I don't, respectfully, I don't care. I can't control that. I could just control what I say, okay? That's all I could do. G-Funky could just control what G-Funky says. That is it, okay? If there's people that just can't take it, then I'm cool with blood boxing or whatever. That's your problem. It's not my problem. Okay, if you got beef with him, you got beef with him. All right. And there's people that can't, understand why this guy's in the chat. I don't care. I am here to talk boxing. That is it. Stop letting trolls troll you. Stop letting trolls, like, they know what you're going to do. Okay? So there's an LDBC guy. They're going to show up. They're going to say something about the LDBC, and then you're going to take the bait. And before you know it, we have a full-fledged argument in the chat that has nothing to do with the show, nothing to do with boxing. Stop taking the bait. Okay? Oh, so said this and that. All that Days of Our Lives shit, all that gossip shit, I don't give a fuck. Okay? If I want to know what somebody said, I can just go to the channels and hear it for myself. And I'm not one of those dudes that pretends he doesn't hear people, but then do full-fledged responses about them either. Okay? I like to hear shit from the horse's mouth, not the horse's ass. Okay? Start thinking for yourselves. Start giving me your thoughts on shit. I don't give a shit if an LDBC channel said this and that. Okay, that's what they said. Go talk to them about it, okay? I don't care. Oh, but this channel over here said this, and this guy said that, and I can't control all that, and I'm tired of hearing it. That's it. This is a boxing channel. We're here to talk boxing. That is it. Everyone is welcome. If some dude called Joe shows up and he's a racist and he's done racist videos in the past, but he comes on here and he's giving a boxing why he believes Lomachenko will win the fight or why Haney could win the fight, whoever, all right? No, he's not going to get timed out. I don't care about his history. I don't care about all that. I just want to talk boxing. That's it. All right, I hope people understand. Everyone is welcome here. I give all types of people wrenches on this channel for a reason. Okay? Right? There's different people from different hashtags, okay, that have wrenches on this channel. Because everyone is going to give their damn opinion on this channel. No one's going to get banned. No, okay, that's not the way it works. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done with it too, man. It's disappointing. And, the thing is this. The facts are the facts, man. And you went off on some bullshit, man, if I could just be quite honest with you. You went off on some bullshit. You went way left field. And it ain't cool, man. It ain't cool. So, hey, now, you say you don't listen to us no more or whatever. Cool. That's cool, bro. Because I stopped listening to you a long time ago. So it is what it is, man. I'm through with it.
Just like that. All right? And I'm not hard to find. You got my number. If you want to send me a text, it's all good, bro. Because all these things can be easily resolved. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day. So all of it could be resolved. So this is DStyleBoxing. I appreciate everybody in the chat, by the way. Okay? And all that good stuff. Thank you for tuning in. I'm out of here. Peace.